Hello, welcome to a Random Strangers video. I'm sure you've all seen the myriad of YouTubers trying to speedrun a language on Duolingo, whether it's their own or not. And so today I thought it would be fun to speedrun my own native language on Duolingo, which is Indonesian. And let's just see how it goes. And I will try to teach you guys about it along the way as well. So let's just start. So here it is, I have the page right here. It says the free, fun, and effective way to learn a language. Yes, it is free with a ton of ads, like you guys know. Fun for some, and effective? That's quite questionable. I know Duolingo has updated some of its courses, but I still think that Duolingo shouldn't be your main resource for learning language. It can be your extra resource, but I think with learning language, you have to branch out and diverse your resources to really learn. So here we have the Indonesian choice. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I'm going to fast forward this one. For this, I'm gonna click I can talk about various topics. Next, let's just pick whatever. And here I will choose to find my level and see where Duolingo will put me. Okay. It lets me go through section 3, which I think is the last section of the Indonesian Duolingo. Okay, let's start here. I do not understand this poem, so that is Saya
tidak
mengerti puisi
ini.
I had to lower the volume. So, saya tidak mengerti puisi ini. So this is quite formal, and you will see along the way that Duolingo Indonesian kind of mixes up the informal and formal Indonesian language. But let's continue this first. The cinema will be open next year, so that is bioskop ini akan dibuka tahun depan. Continue. This song does not have rhythm, so that is lagu ini tidak
punya
ritme. This is not my painting, ini bukan lukisan saya.
Ini pertunjukan kedua dia tahun ini.
We're just gonna skip the listening parts. Why is this novel forbidden in your school? Mengapa? So the word for novel is actually the same in Indonesian, so it's mengapa novel ini dilarang di sekolah kamu.
Ini bukan musik.
Ini bukan musik is this is not music. This is not music. Next is this dance is not for little children. So that is tari
ini
bukan untuk
anak kecil.
So usually in Indonesian we do use the English word for dance. We don't usually say tari. The next, aku tidak bisa menulis lirik. I cannot write lyrics. Okay, before Duolingo showed me the word saya, but now it's aku. So both of these words mean I. It's just that saya is a more formal way of saying I, and aku is a more informal way of saying I. You will usually use aku with your close friends or family, but you will use saya if you are in informal situations or with strangers. Next, kamu tidak mengerti seni is you do not understand art. So here, Duolingo gives the word kamu. Kamu is an informal version of you. You wouldn't use this with strangers. a more formal way of saying you would be Anda. Okay, next. Soap opera is an art. Let's just see. Interesting. So soap opera is translated as sinetron here. So sinetron would be translated more as drama. Okay, let's translate this. So that's sinetron adalah seni. Enter, continue. Okay, so we completed the lesson. So it says this section 3 looks like the right level. Okay, later. So we'll see. So here, I was right. There's only 3 sections. So as you guys can see here, there's only 3 sections for the Indonesian language. So let's just click on section 3. So from what I've seen is that the guidebook for the Indonesian language is not at all that helpful. There are no tables or back-to-back conversations. It doesn't really explain the grammar or have any other valuable information. Not like the other languages here, because Indonesian is not a language that they give too much resources to. But let's just now skip to the very end of section 3, which is unit 13. Okay, there it is. It is about naming countries. Let's click on the guidebook here. So you can see it's just random phrases. So if you are planning to learn Indonesian, I strongly recommend finding other resources, because Indonesian Duolingo is not going to help you much. So let's jump ahead to unit 13. Apakah ayam membaca majalah olahraga? Okay. So is your dad. Oh, is your father a sport magazine reader? Check. Continue. They will buy a dishwasher. Mereka akan
Membeli
mesin pencuci
piring.
So in Indonesia, I don't think many people actually have a dishwasher. It's not like other countries where having a dishwasher is a normal thing. We usually just wash our dishes by hand.
Apakah
Next.
Anda memerlukan pembantu?
Apakah Anda memerlukan pembantu? Is do you need a helper? So in the word pembantu, there's the word bantu. Bantu is help, but if you add the word pem in front of it, it becomes helper. So next, I need something as a cover for this owl. So that is saya membutuhkan. Okay, saya butuh. Oh, saya perlu. Okay. So butuh and perlu is synonyms for the same thing. It means need, but perlu is more informal. So in Indonesian, there's actually kata baku and kata tidak baku. It's basically just formal versus informal words. And learning it is helpful to differentiate whether you need to talk informally or formally. But the thing is, I do think that in Indonesian, before we continue, we have a very blurred line between informal and formal words. Because if you watch Indonesian content, especially shows or movies, they do speak in a mix of formal and informal language, so it becomes like this odd mixture. So back to this, saya perlu sesuatu sebagai penutup.
Mangkuk
ini.
ini.
Next.
Siapa pembuat gaun itu?
Siapa membuat gaun itu? Who is the maker of that address. Next. Who is the recipients of this aid?
Siapa?
Become siapa?
Penerima.
Penerima
Bantuan.
bantuan ini.
Pejalan kaki harus berhati-hati.
Okay. Next, pejalan kaki harus berhati-hati is the... Oh, there's no D. So, pedestrians have to be careful. Pedestrians must be careful. The perpetrator of that crime must be punished. So,
Pelaku
that is
Itu.
pelaku itu
Harus
harus
dihukum.
dihukum. Next. Oh, okay. I left out the word crime, which is kejahatan. But let's go next. I'm not a student is... I guess I'll use saya. Saya bukan seorang pelajar. Next. Okay, it gave me another correct solution. Saya bukan seorang siswa. That is both true. So pelajar and siswa both mean students. Next, they are newcomers to the city. And that is mereka adalah pendatang baru. Pendatang baru di kota ini. Next. Okay, continue. What is the name of that famous painter? Apa? Yeah, I think apa nama dari pelukis terkenal itu? Pelukis terkenal itu. Okay, check. Okay, yeah, maybe I should have used siapa, but I think both are correct. You are not a good listener. So that would be... I'm gonna use kamu here and see whether it would be accepted or not. Kamu bukan seorang pendengar yang baik. Next. Okay, I do not like my house tenant. That would be saya tidak suka. I can't find the words for my house tenant right now. What is it? Right, penyewa rumah saya. That's on me though. So we did it. We completed the test. So I did it. I skipped over to unit 13. So the thing is that's not fun is that in the Indonesian course, there are no stories when the others have it. If there are Indonesian stories, I think it would give us more materials to work with. But there's barely anything really in the Indonesian course. But I do think that in the future they might update it again and give us more materials. So that's it for now. I do want to say that I once made a blog when I was younger. It has only like 5 or 6 content articles in there about the Indonesian language. It's basically just basic beginner vocab and sentences. But if you want to check them out, I'll link it down below. And maybe if you guys find it in any way helpful, I will consider to post more on that blog. It was just an easy blog where I just made something from a website. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for all of you who watched until the end.